are. How's that? How's the mic to audio? 30 seconds. Are we good? I don't know what I was hoping to achieve here.
Music's louder.
Okay. So how's that? I mean, I don't want to shout.
I mean, we can just be loud.
That's true, yeah.
I have no issue being a loud person.
I just want to make sure that the game is going to be audible.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like I fixed all this last week and now I fucked it all up by... Camera's kind of washed out. Okay, can you turn that top thing a couple times? It's a free setting. It's on the highest setting, I think. Maybe that one? How's that?
That seems a little too dark.
Yeah, same. Go ahead and click it once.
That's actually a little darker.
Let's do that. There's too much going on. Okay. Alright, I feel like this is good. Take my headset off real quick.
Yeah, that would be good.
Maybe that will just do the thing. Okay. Alright, so we're doing... I did not mess with the white balance. Let me mess with the white balance some more.
It is somewhat.
Okay, how's that?
Hey, that looks really good. To me.
Looks good to me. Looks good to string. Looks like we're set. It's just string, so we don't have to be nervous. We are playing Alan Wake today. You know absolutely nothing about it.
Nothing. I know.
I have played the same 20 minutes of it 4 times.
Why?
Because I can't.
Because you're spooked?
Because I'm spooked.
So, for 20 minutes, we're going to be extra double professionals.
Yeah.
And then we're heading off into the unknown together.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Is there anything I should know about this going in? You don't have to tell me. We can go in.
No, not really. I mean, like, it's, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's get this going. While I do that, you should be like, Hi, I'm Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm Kayla's friend. We went to high school together, and I'm a big scary guy with a beard. Very susceptible to horror games and horror movies. I don't like being spooked. Not my jam. So
He's in my chat sometimes as HazardBeard.
sometimes, yes. Sometimes I'm in there.
So you've seen him before.
Pretty Panty Princess 69. But usually, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do a new game.
Okay.
We're gonna do easy because I don't have great skills.
Now, is this like a first-person shooter?
Stephen King once wrote that
Not really.
exist
Is it a
outside of
first-person
life.
flashlighter?
There's no fun to be had in
Yes.
explanations.
Okay.
They're antithetical to
Little bit of
the
both.
fear.
I'm most
In
comfortable
a
with
horror
shooters.
story, the victim keeps
Because
asking why, but there can be
I'm
no
very
explanation,
comforted by
and there shouldn't
firearms.
be one.
So
The
even if I have a
unconscious is what
pretend
stays with
firearm,
us the longest.
it's like a security blanket that I
My name
can
is Alan Wake.
just
I'm
kind
a
of
writer.
keep between me and the spooks. Okay, I missed the setup there. So this
Okay.
is a writer?
He's
This
a
is like
writer.
Stephen King
Yep.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
The hitchhiker who was standing in the middle of the road.
You know, as you do when you're hitchhiking.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash.
So we're in a
I could
dream.
hardly stand my feet.
Yeah. I've done this multiple times and I'm still freaked out already.
Okay, so far nothing's creepy to me because we're in a dream. Which I guess you'd think would apply for the whole game because I would know it's just a video game, but as long as I know it's a dream sequence. Separate. Apologies to anyone watching. I'm sniffly today. I don't know why. I've taken Zyrtec to defend.
Dude, I had the sniffles real bad myself earlier.
Well, you were weeding earlier.
Yeah.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
You know, one of my, like, ideal endings to my life would be winding up
The
a
bridge
solitary
collapsed.
lighthouse keeper.
I'd have to find another way to the
You know?
lighthouse.
Like, living in, like, a lighthouse. Just being like, I keeps the lighthouse lit.
Oh lord. Okay, so like my first problem is my sensitivity is awful.
Yeah, this control looks terrible.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you want in a horror game, is a feeling of not being able.
Controls, vertical sensitivity.
Wow, it's at the very bottom.
So let's try that a little bit. Okay. That's way better.
Yeah. But
Oh
it still
god,
seems
thank
a
you.
little-
Now, there's a collectible or something around here, I feel like. Or I've totally forgotten. Now, if you end up liking this, we're going to play this all the way through together. Not today, but
Right.
like...
The full. So he's dressed like a ragamuffin.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, now he's there.
Recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God?
No.
You just make up stuff,
Nope.
play with people's
Okay, so this is a character from one of his
drama.
books, right? Like
Yeah.
I've seen fiction. Have you tried making friends with them?
There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your
Editor. There wouldn't be a single readable moment in your books if it wasn't for your editor.
Okay, space to jump.
You missed your deadline.
No wonder you're terrified of this. It's a horror game about like,
Oh, you didn't meet your words per day goal.
Okay.
okay,
Ow.
that's not how you dodge. Shift plus directions.
No! Fuck.
I don't. What?
Oh,
I
wait.
don't. I think they're saying WASD plus shift.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, well, I dodged into his axe. I've done this before.
Good work. I just said good work. You just huddled and got hit with an axe like 8 times, and they were like, "Got it. You're prepared. You're ready for this."
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own?
But see, they're shooting. Okay, so String says I can use his controller, but the problem is that they're shooting in this game, and I'm terrible at it. No!
Can we talk about how he's wearing jeans, a hoodie, an oversized jacket with elbow patches?
Oh.
Is he saying that to himself? Oh no, it's that guy down there.
Yeah, there's a dude up there. Oh, Lord. Nope.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Hide in the fridge. It's like the Indiana Jones move.
Nope. Fridge.
You can survive nukes in a fridge.
Why does this man have so many TVs?
Yeah, well, I mean,
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
I know it's this door.
you are almost dead.
I know.
Follow the light.
Parkour!
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, so there's my health bar going up.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
Jesus?
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Jesus gave me a flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
That's a lot of lumens. That's like 1,000 lumens.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Jesus? Like, this is pretty standard for Jesus, right?
Yeah. I remember that time Jesus gave me a flashlight in a Model 19.
Cool.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Thank you for giving me back my dream.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Well, first of all, you're gonna want to reload.
Oh, am I?
I mean, you got 2 chambers.
Okay. I got that guy.
This is it.
Ah, there are several. You, like, have an aiming reticle? Or how are you doing that?
What?
You, like, how are you aiming? Like, is it just
With
wherever
the flashlight,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so probably want to reload.
Just like.
Okay, there are too many dicks on this dance floor.
Crap. Alright, and then I'm out of batteries! That's a fucking problem.
Can you turn the flashlight off?
No, I need to get more batteries. Oh, I'm so spooked out.
I love how there's like a metaphysical, all-consuming nightmare darkness that can spawn infinite ghouls, but it's weak to
I think I just have
flashlights
to
and
run.
38 specials.
Oh shit.
You know, I bet if you totaled it up, there are more barrels in video games than in the real world.
This is true.
Like, how many times in your life have you been in a room with a barrel? Like an actual, like, wooden barrel.
Yeah.
Like, every
that's
time I go to
good.
Sam's Club, because they have those barrels of Jack Daniels, and, like, when I'm at a museum, there will be a barrel.
I stopped to pick up the coffee thermos.
I don't even see oil drums that often. Granted, we're in Indiana, not, like,
That's
too
true,
hot,
yeah.
But... Wow, you should fire the contractor who hung that door, because there was 2 inches underneath it. You would freeze in the winter. That's unacceptable work.
It's a good, like, ass shot of
Yeah,
the main character for no real reason.
right, we're seeing his, like, non-existent white boy ass. Is this game Japanese?
No.
Okay.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare.
Okay, that's a nightmare.
Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right.
Yeah, we were just taking the drive here through the uncanny valley.
Cheer up, handsome.
Seafood restaurants have barrels.
Ooh,
Red Lobster does.
barrels of what?
Nothing.
Lobsters? Just here's our oak barrel of our lobsters are aged for 6 months in an oak barrel, a charred oak barrel. Nobody take my idea for lobster whiskey. That's mine.
That sounds
That's
horrible.
mine. Yeah, smoked lobster whiskey.
Turn this a little bit.
Lobster.
Or, there we go. Okay, I reached the checkpoint. It's a really ugly bag.
This game is white people the game.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at what she's wearing.
Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of
They're friggin' knee-high boots.
Sure. I'll even give you a
His
title
elbow
for the shot.
patches.
A city boy. Moments before he got
Northeast.
eaten by a bear.
With their station wagon. Can you just dump him? Ooh! It's a float plane. I like those.
Floating plane.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're supposed to be posing.
You picked a good time to visit our town.
Deer
Deerfest
Fest.
is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Fuck off, Pat.
I'm Alan Wake.
His fingers
I won't
are
pretend I don't
9.5
recognize
inches.
a famous writer such
Wait
as
until he
yourself,
extends
Mr.
them
Wake.
again. They're
A
horrifying.
pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough.
Right,
You can trust me to be.
I like this version of reality where writers are super upset to meet a fan and be like, wrecking them. So how successful is this guy? Is this basically Stephen King? Is
Very
that...
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
You know Tom Clancy owned like a fucking island?
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller.
But it's
What?
exact. Yeah, Tom Clancy was so successful he had like his own fucking
We
island.
just got it.
Are the locals
Where
giving
he
you
just
trouble?
hung out and
Just
wrote
say
Tom
the word,
Clancy
and
shit.
I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay.
We're literally
I'll
on a
come
ferry,
back.
Barry.
You're doing okay, and you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
There's a deer. There's a
Where's
deer
the deer?
float.
He's going to be calling
There was a
you
deer.
every 5
Look, it's a
minutes.
deer float.
Barry is Barry.
Oh,
I can
God.
always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
You know what this reminds me of visually a
Alan,
little
we're
bit?
here. Come
Half-Life
on, let's
2.
get back to the car.
Leave the ferry with Barry.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
That voice actress, like, phoned it in.
You up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
I mean, that's just how white girl.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
That looks like Ray Romano.
Oh god, that
I forgot
tearing.
There were still places like this.
What?
Did you see that tearing?
Everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was
Oh.
wondering if you could help me. I'm
I
looking
can't get over how much he looks like Ray
Alan
Romano.
Wake. Oh God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you. Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love. 'cause
Do me
it'll
a
break your-
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't
It
think
does
I
that.
won't
Get
murder
stuck.
you in your
Yeah,
sleep.
you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
We've been playing for about 20 minutes, so it was trying to get Coconut playing that stopped you from.
I've gotten a little further than that. Well, I go where I want. Who is monitoring those fries?
Nobody. That's the real horror of this game, is everyone here died in a grease fire. And this woman with Alzheimer's is just staring emptily down the hallway.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Yeah, 100% Alzheimer's.
You don't want to
I
die,
didn't want to wait.
do you?
I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible.
He didn't
The
listen.
waitress was
When I was like 8 years old, my mom made me volunteer at a nursing home. And it was just all like ancient old ladies saying terrifying things and
This is what happens when you get
taking their shirts off. It was traumatizing and probably contributed to why
I
I'm
volunteered
fucked right
in
now.
a nursing home too.
Yeah, how old were you?
17.
I was 8! 8!
Hello?
I don't really know why it's tearing. Can you see the tearing string?
I don't know.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Okay.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
How are her hands not burnt? He's sitting there holding that lantern.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything after the scoop. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom.
Kayla, do I need a leather do-rag? I feel like
Yeah.
that's something
I feel like you
need
do.
to, like, yeah.
I wish.
I feel like you do.
Oh, here's the police officer.
We're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge. I'll be...
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
He was doing cocaine.
Right.
In the bathroom.
Right. Like you do.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
So that's the cabin that Vernon Dursley took his family to. Hogwarts.
Yeah, exactly. Only good things happen here.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna enable VSync real quick.
I hear when a lot of women work together in close proximity.
Wow.
Yes, they do.
Gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
See, this town just doesn't have one goddamn competent construction company. Look at this bridge! And that door with the 2-inch gap.
Phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Bird Lake. Look, barrels! More barrels!
Yep, lots of barrels.
Barrels of nothing. How much do you think a barrel costs?
Here we go.
$50, right? At least.
Yeah, at least
for
$50.
some quality and they just got like 4 of them over there.
We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Why is this here?
Power.
Take me to the river.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
Thomas Zane is an anagram of Hazard.
Hazard.
Hazard. Chocolate rain.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate rain. Did you cross the street? Chocolate.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Well, that says the
1970. Well done, asshole. A time capsule from the 60s. Someone bought a calendar 10 years ago.
The oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Whoa.
Damn.
Would you turn your flashlight off? You don't need it right now. It's daytime.
The power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or
Is
a
that a
generator
dive suit?
somewhere on the island.
It must be.
Old-timey dive suit?
You know Tezonde streams on Twitch now.
Yeah, he's a Hearthstone streamer. He's a Hearthstone streamer. Right?
Right, I think so.
One of the things he does?
He also got a part in, what is it? Transformers cartoon that's currently going on.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on.
Damn it, old man, I told you no.
Caller, you're on KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
Rose.
The girl from the
Rose, damn it.
Wait, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer. There's probably a fuse box or a generator in the shed.
Yeah, emasculating.
Is that the shed?
Yeah.
Okay. Who built that? Look, there's, okay. Look, I could build a better shed than that, and I don't know how to build that. Look, there's just look at the gaps. Look at that. Look, there's just a hole there. Go.
An old
I'm
generator
so
had been
offended.
connected to the power cable.
Or barrels. That makes sense. Okay, you could have gas. Although, you know, you'd think it'd be in, like, jerry cans and not, like, crude oil barrels. Wow! And that thing is just... I don't think every part on it is supposed to shake like that. This is a town utterly free of engineers. Do they have to be running a gas generator every moment they want lights on?
The island had once been the site for a love story.
Maybe it would be that again.
Oh.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Yeah, 2 years between books is not bad.
George R.R. Martin's done like 9.
I think the guy who writes the Dresden Files that I really like, he takes like 4 or 5 years.
Well, let's see.
And let's not even talk about how long Pat Rothfuss takes on stuff.
Let's not talk about that because I don't know who that is. J.K. Rowling took like 2 years for Harry Potter books, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because her goal originally was like 1 a year, and then she was like, "Oh, that's not a thing."
That's not reasonable.
You know what book series I just totally left behind?
Left Behind?
Really, yeah, it was the Left Behind series, actually. You know, one day I woke up and my clothes were just on the bed, and I was in heaven and naked. I've only seen, like, the TV mini. I know what they're about.
Yeah. You've not read them.
No. Because, you know.
I read the ones that were meant for, like,
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake
kids.
Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer
like it was meant for like a YA audience, and I read a bunch of them, and it was just weird.
Yeah, if I want to read Christian fan fiction, I'll read. No, the Artemis Fowl series.
I never read those.
They're good. I mean, if you're gonna go for like young adult stuff,
honey.
Bitch ain't in the kitchen.
The Nick Cage was in a Left Behind movie. Man, all the good people went to heaven.
Alan, I'm upstairs.
I'm left behind.
For you.
Did he play the Antichrist? Because if there's a movie where Nick Cage plays the Antichrist, hi.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Should we look at that some more?
I mean,
she's okay. That 1,000-yard stare is a bit much.
Wait, go back. Is there a nipple going on? Is there some nipple shading going on? Yeah, that's a shaded nipple.
I'm glad I have your expert eye here for this.
That's what you brought me in for. I'm the nipple correspondent.
Surprise!
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change
You know,
of scenery would get you past.
In addition to barrels, women who wander around. Oh, but now she's wearing a sports bra, so it can't have been a shaded nipple.
Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a
women in a wife beater and panties happen in video games more often than in real life.
It's not like that. That's not.
Like, I think I've played like 9 video games where a woman just casually decides that.
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time.
He's an
alone to
absolute
think things
dick.
through.
Yeah, like. Also, he has weird shaped small feet.
Might have your expert eye for
And
that,
you know what
too.
they say about guys with small feet? You can't trust them.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone
He
dark.
really, like,
all the lights were out.
accentuated that.
Alice, I'm coming.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Okay, so this is about as far as I've gotten.
Okay.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
There's a boot. That way. Oh. The fuck?
That would be a power line?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Or we could, like, take the short way.
Just slide down. Just skyrun.
That's not too bad.
Get a horse and go diagonally at a sharp angle.
Well,
what? How did that make your situation worse in any way, bro?
Well, I mean,
that car was totaled.
My insurance rates are definitely going to go up.
I think they were going to anyway. You took your car to Maine and crashed it in a forest. Which, by the way, where's the road that car was on? Take that instead of this, you know, ankle-breaking hiking trail.
Hello?
It's Jesus.
Hello? Is someone there?
Come to issue you a mag light and a Model 90? I have yet.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started.
Fuck anyone who names their book before they write it.
I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
You know what's weird is that axe murderer is its own category of murder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, you never hear about, like, knife murderers or gun murderers, but axe
let's look at our
murderers.
manuscript pages.
Wake attacked by a shadowy murderer.
By Alan Wake. The Taken stood before me.
Wait.
It was impossible. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The
How do you know he grinned madly? His face was covered in shadows.
It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Actually, you were awake. Get it? Because you're Alan Wake. Oh!
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it.
It had a very
It was
specific
a
set of
blind
skills.
spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease.
That was a Taken
Leaving
joke.
shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter. At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Barry's arrival
was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a
Archer!
His calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience.
Barry's the agent.
Yes.
He couldn't ignore it.
He was the one that called us when we were on the ferry.
Barry on the ferry. Yes.
Barry on the ferry.
Very, very.
Very ferry.
Well, everybody knows about the berry. The berry, berry.
Anybody there?
Alright, nope.
Please, I've been in an accident.
Better than shouting I've had an accident.
good. We hit a checkpoint.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the
Gotta
gas
log
station
in.
to find a phone.
Prepare for fucking barrels everywhere.
This is where they make the barrels.
Right. Next time we do this stream, we should have a drinking game where you drink every time there's more than 2 barrels.
We have wine, but you wouldn't like it.
That wine?
No. It's yes,
Yes,
Moscato.
Alan, this is what you should do. You can't find your way around, so you should climb a fallen tree into a clearly restricted area. You fucking idiot. Don't look for the door or anything.
I've been in an accident.
There's a barrel.
Yeah, well, it's an oil drum.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Please.
To meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Okay, where is he? I don't know where to go.
Oh. Nope.
Yes.
Alex, I don't know what purpose they serve here, but...
Pause it.
It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any
Well, there's a
second
nice
now,
little
Stucky
Shining
would be
reference.
knocking on the door
Which
with his
they
axe like
couldn't,
Nicholson in The
you know,
Shining.
pass up being like, look, we made a Shining reference! That's a little... Cylinder release latch, but it looks like a Colt.
Alright, batteries. More batteries. All the batteries.
That could be enough.
During your
That could be 6.
trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol.
The spat.
Leave.
Okay, so
Okay.
clearly I need to go this way. Whoa.
Way to step on the down power line.
Well, you know me.
Didn't know that that only does like a tiny bit of damage.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed.
At least he's outside. That's the worst thing about video games and movies where people are shooting guns inside.
Yeah.
Because it's like, someone will pick up like a 44 Magnum and be in a closet and fire it, and then turn to the person next to them and be like, let's have a normal conversation right now. When in reality, what they would hear would be,
oh yeah.
For about 4 days.
Is there anything back here?
Spiders probably.
Brown recluse.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
Can I do anything with this?
Did you know that the whole, like, oh, you should be scared of that spider, it'll bite you and you'll die thing is mostly bullshit? Like, yes. Okay, quit trying. Okay, Kayla. Zappy Zap's bad. Don't step on Zappy Zaps.
How do I turn it off?
Well, not by stepping on it.
I didn't even see it.
But the Zappy Zaps. Probably
This
this,
might help.
this thing with the Zappy Zap symbol on.
I'm gonna kick it.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Oh, the flare gun.
Nice. That's not at all what I meant to do.
It worked.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What the hell was that?
Energizer product placement? I didn't see.
Well, we picked up the
I saw
flashlight.
the river below. Something uncoiled itself inside my head.
Do you think Energizer cares enough to pay, like, do you think they sent a letter being like, hey, if you're gonna have batteries in your game, motherfucking Duracell.
Where's all the pages? We want to make sure that we find all the pages.
I bet you collect all the Riddler trophies.
I haven't played the Batman games.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay. That tree branch looks like an octopus.
Well, in some ways. Yeah, that's the preferred method of locomotion over fallen logs.
Let's check out this manuscript page. Okay.
Wait, fights are taken.
We already did that one.
No. We did Wake attacked by a shadowy murderer.
Yeah, we did this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll have a question mark. I don't fucking know. Okay, so where did we come from? We came from here? Nope.
I have the worst sense of direction in the history of time. It's the reason why I've never played a tank in MMO, because I cannot be trusted to lead the way through it.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark.
I got lost in Onyxia's one. That's
In
a
what?
joke.
Oh,
Onyxia's
yeah.
lair is literally...
Okay. Nope. Nope.
Dude. Ah,
Nope.
Next.
You stop that. Ah!
This is when that dodging tutorial would have become in handy.
Well, I can only do so many things at once.
Yeah, I think that's... Elfrain, because it's got the full underlook.
You would definitely be the guy who knows.
I'm not the guy who knows, but between the two of us, probably, yes, I am the one who knows.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other
Or
way.
climb, you little bitch.
Hey, you know what? I can only do things with pull-ups with assistance.
Yeah, but this guy's in... Yeah, that was an Energizer. That was full-on Energizer.
Oh, yeah.
Logo.
There was no power. There was bound to be a
That work?
generator somewhere at
Do you
the
think-
logging site.
You think they've done their research and they found out that if Energizers are in Alan Wake, like, 4 more people will buy Energizers?
Yeah.
These are batteries. Vibrators and...
Like...
Vibrators. That's the
Yeah.
only use I have.
Okay, I
Flashlights.
climbed.
Flashlights.
Okay. Nope. 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 Hey.
To your left. Oh, did he just throw an axe at you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, Ragnar, calm down.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Alright, generator's on.
You can heal there.
Yes. And the way I'm going, I'm definitely gonna need it.
For sure, get a hard hat.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's side by side.
It's a what?
Side by side, double back.
Okay.
Probably a Stoker, if you're curious.
I don't like. Wait, what?
You're moving the log lift.
I am?
Yeah. Ah, you made a bridge. Yep. Stop trolling. You hit oil.
Okay. So.
Up there and across. There's a rusty ladder. I know there's a ladder permanently affixed to the side of the logs that are going to be moved.
That's how you do.
Why are there pallets everywhere? There's nothing on them, just stacks of pallets.
This is Nightmare Land, Kyle.
I'm just... It's a disorganized way to work.
Oh, I agree. It hasn't told me how to switch weapons yet.
Try scrolling your mouse wheel.
Outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Maurice?
Just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Toby's listening to us and be like, fuck him.
It's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Okay, well, we're gonna take a break real quick. I ran out of tea.
Okay.
So we're taking a break. Yeah, we're taking a tea break.
Are we back?
We are back.
Cool.
We're back, and I keep breaking things.
What?
Okay, no, I figured it out. Okay. All right. So I feel like we picked up a lot of manuscript pages, but I don't. There we go.
I heard them before
What?
I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100
You know what I'm not afraid of? Birds.
I'm not afraid of birds either.
Like, I feel like I can fight most birds. Like emus.
Just punch them right out of the
The
air.
ones that'll like gut you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's not good.
Fuck them up.
But like, if I wore like a cup and like a motorcycle outfit, I feel like I can fucking fight most birds.
You know what my favorite bird is?
Oh, seagull.
No. It's fucking African
Gray parrot.
gray. Yeah.
Right. My
Or a
favorite
pigeon.
bird
I love
is
pigeons.
Chicken, because it's delicious.
Okay. I guess there's nothing to see here.
What, the boulder? Yeah, no, there's not much to see in the rock.
Well, I mean, there was paint on it. 2 more pages. Do we have a new thing from that? No. We have to pick up multiple pages to get
a page.
And we can't even get all the pages
Have you tried-
without doing difficult.
Have you tried fucking with the mouse's the wheel? Yeah, that's how you.
Oh. Okay.
The gas station was closer now.
So what's your philosophy with game? Because for me, I always like stick to the pistol as long as I can. Because my thought is like, I want the shotgun or the rifle for later, and then I wind up going through the game without ever using it.
What?
Like in games where you have multiple different weapons, I always stick to like the weakest weapon I have as long as I can.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just a
Well, I don't usually play like shooty games.
right.
So this is totally like new for me.
So after this, we're definitely playing like Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
The campaign. You're gonna learn all about roach and soap and
No!
Oh, mother! Did you just successfully dodge?
Yeah! Fuck off! No!
You're getting butt fucked.
Get my ass handed to me. Okay, so he exploded like that, so... Yeah, that was totally, like... not intentional. It just happened. I'm glad it, like, did the slow-mo. Okay, now do we have a new TV in the gas station?
Gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive.
You know how I would ratchet up the tension?
Oh,
for
I
you
fucked up.
in this game.
Impossibly.
I'd make these Comic Sans.
Talking like a madman.
Yuck.
It's done selling.
How many times do I have to hit escape before I can get all of the fucking menus? Nothing there. This could be terrible. Oh, I need this. Okay.
That's really bothering me, that Energizer bullshit. Nope. Do what you just did.
Well, now we know.
I already knew. Somehow, instinctively, I knew that falling off of cliffs was not our objective.
Well, but like, can you blame me? Like, you're supposed to...
Yes, I can blame you. I like that noise.
I don't either.
What is that? Is that like lichen? Like what is...
No, it's actual paint.
Flurgan.
Okay.
You've got a flare gun.
Okay, so the revolver is way more powerful. Or not the revolver. The shotgun, clearly. But I only get 2 shots out of it.
Yes.
Which sucks.
Hopefully later we'll find ourselves a monster
No!
or a Remington 870.
Where am I supposed to go?
Too many dicks on the dance floor.
Oh, I didn't.
Fuck!
Okay, so that was cool.
So flare gun's an AoE thing, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Did you know you had the flare gun equipped?
Yeah, I
Okay,
switched to it, but I forgot to load it. Do we get... Wake lies to the sheriff.
Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Okay, what do we got?
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Like, how long does this go on? Oh, God, it goes on for a while. We already have a shotgun.
Yeah, but is that a pump gun? Oh. Okay. It's different.
So, okay, yeah, it's the same gun.
As you can see, this is a loaded
All right.
9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk.
No, I'm fascinated.
Against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not.
He unplugged his.
Oh.
Here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality. Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left.
Is this what that like Welcome to Night Vale thing is about? I don't know anything about.
No, that would be Twilight Zone.
That would be what?
This is Twilight Zone.
Oh, right. But I've heard about this Night Vale.
No, Night Vale is absurdist, like where all the conspiracy theories in the world are true.
Okay.
That was the original concept. It's a hard hat area. Was I supposed to turn that off?
I'm unnerved by this swinging wood.
Yeah, so am I.
Which is weird, because usually I'm unnerving people by swinging wood. But it's my
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. The engine.
This man is the fastest battery changer in the history of mankind.
Destroyed.
I think it might be time to, you know, give moving a try.
Okay, so...
There's a blinky.
Ah!
Can't move. Oh, good. Yeah, might be dying. Yeah.
Okay.
Stucky's body.
Oh, okay.
Clint Smith, Thunder Ranch, likes to say that handguns put holes in people, rifles put holes through people, shotguns make chunks of people come off.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived.
I saw that got endeared.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the
Sure.
lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Hey, get yourself some onions.
Yeah.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived.
What?
If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
What does focus do?
I had to get
Oh,
inside
it
the
just
gas
like
station
looks
to
at
find
things
the
that it
phone
wants you to
call
look
for
at.
help.
Why don't we have a mail? Oh, going through the garage. That would
Okay.
make sense.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Reload. Here. Don't cowboy a revolver shot like that.
What?
That dumbass thing they always do in the movies where the cylinder of the revolver's out and they load it and then they flick it back in. That's a great way to bend your fucking ejector rod or otherwise fuck up the lockup.
What
the fuck?
This. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy.
Talking crazy!
Want some fun dip?
But
Raffle
to
tickets.
Charlie! Montgomery the Mystic's amazing phantasmagoria.
Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade.
But to Charlie! Montgomery.
Special offer with coupons.
Welcome! The Don Knotts.
That's what I thought. You know, my husband has not
Nordic
seen
walking.
the Andy Griffith Show.
What?
Right.
He's never seen the
He's never
Andy
seen the
Griffith
Andy Griffith Show. Oh, good, a speakerphone.
Yeah. Lady cop, got a fierce bun, lady cop.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
This guy just never, like, closes his mouth.
So, wait. There was an explosion in the 70s, and they've just left that bridge. What? Is that the pre-credits sequence?
I guess.
We've been playing this game for 2 hours! Don't hit me with the fucking introduction now. Oh, end of episode 1.
Okay. You think maybe that's a good place to leave off for today?
I guess.
Episode 1?
Yeah. I'm down for doing more of something else, but if not, we can stop.
Into the magic night, I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do.
I don't like it.
Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams,
I'm not feeling it.
with you.
My phone's starting making noise.
I thought they were gonna be like credits. It's literally just this.
We're just listening to the song now.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Oh.
I came to Bright Falls
Got an
with my
achievement.
wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming.
Bright Falls finest.
I thought maybe you
Because
could
we
wait
met.
here.
There were other achievements, but I got those during my first 4 playthroughs of half of that.
Right.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
It blew up in the 70s. This is clearly the early 2000s at least. And that bridge is still there. Because once again, there are no competent contractors in this.
Wait, how do I save?
I
can't.
Can't.
How do I save?
We're just gonna have to play through again. Or maybe it auto saves.
Well, there's checkpoints.
Right.
I guess we're gonna watch this.
Well, why don't we cut it off now?
And then we'll just
Yeah.
figure out. Okay. What did Alan Wake buy at the grocery store?
Find out next time. Dragon Ball Z.
I was gonna end that really cool.
Ah.
But it didn't happen. That's streaming.
Woo!
To an empty room.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should turn off the mic.